Right, so quickly we're going to learn how to draft the pattern for a senator top. Alright, and if you are yet to subscribe to my channel, subscribe. Alright, subscribe. And also if you want to join my suit class, my any of my class at all you want to join, that's my number on the screen. You can chat me up, I'll add you to the class. If you want to join my WhatsApp group, you can see chat me up and I'll add you to my WhatsApp group. Right, so without wasting time, let's hit into the video and cut our senator top. Thank you. Alright, so for us to cut our native top, these are the measurements we're going to be using. We're going to be using a shoulder measurement of 18, the chest measurement is 43, the length of the top is 35. Alright, and remember, like I said, if you want to join any of my classes, that's my number on the screen from the beginning of the video. Chat me up and I will answer you. Now, for you to know how to fold your fabric, first you divide your chest measurement by 4. If you divide 43 by 4, you are having 10 3/4. So we're going to be adding 2.5 inches to it. Alright, to serve as our hemming allowance. That will now give us the wideness of the fabric we are to fold in order to draft our center top. So having done that, let's just iron it properly to make it flattened. Alright, and also guys, if you want to join my WhatsApp group, same thing, chat me up and I'll add you up to the class, my WhatsApp group, where you can have access to other fashion designers as well. Alright, so first of all, this fabric is not straight, so just observe. I want to trim it off so that we'll be dealing with a straight top. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to slant this by 4 inches. I'll come down by 4 inches. This is because the shoulder of a human is not straight up, it is slanty. Okay, that's why I'm slanting this. The shoulder is slanty. Okay, so from here we can now take the length of the top. We said it's 35. So I'm taking this length without adding anything to it. I'll take the exact 35. But then I'll show you why I didn't add any allowance. So you see this is 35 right here. So this is just for us to get the front block, and we've achieved that. So we'll go ahead now to cut out the front block, and then we'll use it to get the back block before applying the measurements. Alright, so as simple as this, you get the front block, use the front block to get the back block, then you go ahead to apply your measurement. Guys, if you are yet to subscribe to my channel, please hit the subscribe button and turn your notification bell on so that you will always be notified whenever I drop my videos. If you subscribe and you do not turn the notification bell on, you will still not know when I drop my videos. So please do that. Alright, so we are folding the fabric now to get the back piece. Alright, after that we'll now go ahead to apply the measurements. And guys, if you check in my channel, you will find videos, a lot of videos on how to cut senator top. My target is that for both top and trouser, I want to use as different measurements as possible, so that anyone that comes into my channel, no matter the measurement you have, you will find something that can relate with it. Alright, because different measurements require sometimes a bit of technique to get those shapes. Alright, so let us get the back block. Let's get the back block. Now watch carefully what I'm going to do. I've pushed the front piece, alright, the front block down, okay, leaving an allowance of 5 inches there. So the difference between the length of this front block and the back block is 5 inches. Just watch, I'll show you, this is 5 inches. Alright, so we're now going to bring it in this way to overlap the front piece. The overlapping should be at least 3/4 inch to 1 inch. The level of overlapping, okay, should overlap up to 3/4 inch or 1 inch, depending on your seam allowance as well. So now it's time for us to go ahead and apply our measurements. Remember, we said the shoulder is 18. So by the time you divide your shoulder by 2, 18 by 2, you will have 9. You will have 9. So this is 9 here plus half-inch allowance. Okay, 3/4 inch allowance rather. So for your arm, you divide your shoulder measurement by 2. So 18 by 2, that will give you 9. But we're going to, that is 9, but we're going to use 8. We minus 1 inch from it. If you use that whole 9, by the time you curve your arm, it will be a bit too wide, alright? Now that becomes your chest line. So for us to get our chest measurement, we divide the chest by 4. And remember, 43 by 4 will give you 10 3/4. Alright, so this is 10 3/4 right here. That is our chest measurement. 10 3/4. We're going to add 1 inch seam allowance. Just 1 inch seam allowance. Alright. Now for us to curve our arm, okay. Before then, let us get the side vent, okay. I'm measuring 17 inches from the arm. Now, whatever you have at the chest, you extend it down here. Alright. And remember, what we have at the chest there is 10 3/4. Alright. 10 3/4. We'll add half-inch to it because of the hip. So this is our chest line. This is our hip line right here. And so for us to now, this is there are different ways to get senator side line. You can get a straight line like this, but for someone that has hips, alright, you open by halves, and this person has hips, so I'm opening by half. I'll blend it in, okay, and I'll flay it out a bit. Just watch, I'll flay it out a bit. Can you see that? I'll flay it out a bit. Now for us to cover our arm, we'll bring this, what we have here, this is 9.5. We'll come down and still measure 9.5, and we join the line to the top, okay. Now I'm going to get the midpoint of this line here. This is the length. I'll get the midpoint. So this is the midpoint. I'll come in by 3/4 inch allowance, and then I'll easily curve. So this curving can be done with your French curve or with your free hand, whichever you are much more comfortable with, you use. Alright. So next thing is for the neck. When you are cutting your neck, you divide first of all, come in here by 2 inches, okay? Then divide the size of the neck by 4 to get the depth. So now the size of this neck is 17. 17 by 4 will give you about 4.5, okay? About 4.5, 4.25. So for the width, you divide this depth by 2, get the width. So you can see that. Now we'll go ahead to curve it carefully. Curve it carefully. Now this is the neck, alright. So watch carefully how I am going to cut this out. Guys, like I said before, you are yet to subscribe to my channel, please hit the subscribe button and turn your notification bell on. So watch what I'm going to do here. You see, I'm not going to cut straight. I'm going to curve it down a bit, okay, to remove that excess allowance so as to make my neck to be flat behind when the top is one. All right. Now for the arm, watch carefully how I'm going to cut it out. All right. Very simple and straightforward. Watch carefully how I'm going to cut it out. Like I said before, if you want to join my WhatsApp group, that's my number on the screen from the beginning of the video. Chat me up and I'll add you to my WhatsApp group. If you want to join any of my classes, online classes, chat me. My number is on the screen from the beginning of the video. I'll still add you up to my online class, suit class, anyone you want. So now for the front piece, I'm going to come in by half an inch so as to give it fitting and remove excess allowance at the front. Okay, that is the reason for coming in here like this. Hope you get that. So as far as this top is concerned, we are done. Let us go into the yoke. I'm going to show you how to cut the yoke. Very simple, easy and straightforward. I'll show you how you can get the yoke. So I'm going to mark the yoke. Let's iron it properly, arrange it properly, sorry. So watch carefully how I'm going to cut it out. Alright guys, so I think we're done with this video. At this point, I appreciate if you can like the video, you can subscribe, you can share, you can drop a comment, you can like. I would really appreciate that. The depth of 8 inches is okay for your yoke. 8, anything 7, 8 inches is fine for the yoke. Alright. So we have come to the end of this class. Thanks for watching. Welcome to Knot Patterns. Thank you.